Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel once again, Global Football View. And this is a match review show where we're going to take a look at the games that took place over the course of the weekend. Arsenal defeated Everton. Chelsea won 2-2 to Newcastle. Liverpool defeated Tottenham. And Manchester United were on the losing side against Aston Villa. These are the games in more order we're going to take a look at. And also the AFCON has kicked off yesterday in Morocco, where I think the goal of the season has been scored in the first game. So we're going to take a look at those matches. But first thing first, you know what to do. Like this video, share to your friends, and kick others out of the way as we dive into the review proper. Welcome, guys. How are you guys feeling?
Feeling good.
You're feeling good. I saw Chelsea, they won 2-2 against Newcastle. It must be an impressive result for you.
If that is a win for you.
I know, because you won Arsenal 1-1, so I thought whenever you draw against one of the teams, it's a win for you. Mr. James, how are you feeling?
About the Chelsea game?
No, about your weekend, about you yourself.
Listen, before in the previous show, I did say it was going to be difficult. I expected Aston Villa to win, but as a Manchester United fan, I had to predict a win for.
Oh, we are coming to it. Yes.
That's how I feel.
Okay, Mr. Rotino. Newcastle 2, Chelsea 2. Talk to us what happened in that first half.
So in the first half, I think Maresca is trying to be Maresca again.
No.
That is what I said about the first half. Because I don't know, you know Newcastle is coming to play you in the midfield. Why do you have to bench one of the good midfielder you have? Just because you want to fit somebody into the midfield.
And who is that person you want to fit?
He tries to put James into the midfield. It's not every time that team will work. Newcastle is not that team that will come and relax for you to come and arrange or pass. They are coming to play you hard game. They are coming to bomb into you. They are coming to match anybody in your midfield. So why did you put James in the midfield?
Can I ask you a question?
You are free to ask many questions.
But that's how he won the Club World Cup. That's how he beat Barcelona.
That's why he said it's not every game.
So are you saying Newcastle are better than Barcelona?
No, it's not better. Newcastle midfield at the Barcelona match is better than Barcelona midfield. In that match,
Newcastle midfield
in that match is better than Barcelona match. In Barcelona midfield.
Okay.
Tell me who is in Barcelona midfield that can match both to both. And in that particular match against Chelsea,
they played Bruno Guimaraes.
Yes.
Joelinton didn't play.
They played Tonali. All those people are hard midfielder. They can match you anytime. They can go into tackle that referee will not give them yellow card.
And the Barca boys
to play devil advocate here. That same Barcelona went to that St. James's Park and defeated
with Pedri.
So Pedri is
with Pedri.
Yeah, so Pedri is the only difference.
No, it's not only Pedri. See, whenever I sit back at midfield, and they are very soft. If you have a good team that the midfield is very good, you beat Barcelona anytime, any day.
With Pedri or without Pedri?
With Pedri. See, let me tell you something. Maresca get it wrong by pitching Enzo. Enzo is one of the midfielders we have that it can do that kind of tackle that every review give you a look at for it.
Okay. So you're admitting that your midfielders are rough players?
No. Sometimes you need them to do what the people are doing. You used to what the Maresca did that match. We then have like 5 tackles that referee did not even give him a yellow card for. That I was expecting the referee to give him a yellow card for.
But this is back.
You also remember the penalty decisions that didn't go for you guys?
No, I'm not saying referee was biased. I'm just saying
said they had like 5 tackles they didn't get a yellow card for.
That is the work of the midfielder. That's the work of the midfielder. You see, when Enzo come, all those tackles was limited. Because Enzo can give you that kind of tackle. The referee will not even give you a yellow card for. That's the kind of player I see in Enzo. Enzo is the kind of person I said, okay, if you can do this, Enzo can also do it. There are some tackle Enzo doing in the midfield that the referee was supposed to give him yellow card. But the referee will just wave it like it's normal tackle. So that is where Maresca gets it wrong in the first half. And when he brought Enzo back, they are not able to play like the first half. Because second half the game was balanced.
Even I think the second half started. The first half is the polar opposite of the second half. But the first half, you guys were not able to.
We are not able to match the energy.
To even pass ball from the back to do.
You cannot.
But the second half, it was Newcastle who were unable to even pass ball, able to string 3 or 4 passes.
Do you know why? There's somebody running at them. Enzo is constantly running at them. Rhys James and Caicedo was sitting back. So they are in first half, they are inside the midfield. Like the midfield was for them. So after Enzo come back into the game, the midfield was for us. Because if you match Enzo, if you match any of Chelsea player, Enzo will match you back. So I don't know. You see, I used to say it. It's not every match you go into with the same information. There are some match these people are rough.
But something you have to understand: a coach that has a winning formula will not want to change that winning formula just because he's playing.
But anytime we are coming to play that formula, he plays Enzo. I don't know why he plays Enzo.
Because
We've never played that. We've never.
Kopama is bad.
No, you can put Kopama in any other place.
Kopama is not. Kopama is not like productive whenever you put him on the wing. Kopama is good when
No,
you put
even Kopama is more productive in the wing than in the midfield.
Really?
Yes.
You watch Chelsea more than I do, so for me,
In the wings, if you play Kopama in the wings, it's more productive than in the midfield.
Especially when he's on the right side. And
Yes.
to drifting.
It's more. See,
but it doesn't stay.
He doesn't
stay, but
he plays like a free role. You
See,
find him on the right, you find him in the
You see,
middle.
after he came back to his balanced information, we start playing them. Resumed back to his normal position. Casedo, Enzo, Palmer.
But do you think you guys were lucky in that game?
We are very lucky not to lose that match. Very, very lucky, because there are some penalty shout-outs that if it was for us, I would have said, referee, you didn't try.
Forget the penalty. Ilanga, God go punish him.
And also, if it was Tosin yesterday doing what Shalaba was doing, I believe he would be.
No, what did Shalaba do in the match?
Shalaba was the penalty. Who caused it? The penalty shot. Who caused it?
See, this kind of tackle, it may go against you. It may go for you. That's how I see the tackle. But if the referee have given a penalty for that tackle, I will not have shouted it's not a penalty. But if
I'm not just even talking about that penalty pass, I'm talking about that first half, the way Newcastle had. Newcastle had chances in that first half to score at least 4 goals.
I'm blaming the coach for that. I'm not blaming the player.
No, I'm just saying that because if it was Tosin in that defense yesterday, I believe you would have find a way to
the defense no error.
You would have find a even if they don't make error.
Defense don't make any error.
You would know if you find
the only error I feel like defense made was Fafana trying to dribble ball into the midfield.
Okay, if it was Tosin, this video, immediately starts, you go don't tap Maresca.
If you want to defend Tosin, defend Tosin.
I'm not.
But
I'm just saying, like,
Chelsea fans, I would not like to see Tosin in my defense anytime.
Yeah, I'm just trying to say, if you are being critical about a player for doing certain things, whenever your favorite do that same thing, you should also be critical in that aspect. Because I know if it was that Fofana incident you are talking, if it was Tosin, that's where you will start the video.
No.
True or false?
This is where you are getting it wrong.
I'm not getting
when somebody make mistake once,
yeah,
you look at the second one. After making one mistake, Fafana was back in the game.
So he
was not making that mistake again.
That's Fafana's first error since he came to Chelsea.
It wasn't even his only error in that game. He made a couple of errors in that game. It wasn't just one error that Fofana made in that game. His positioning, he was holding on to the ball for way too long. That he got pinched a couple of times.
But it wasn't. You know what?
It was Tosin that had done that. Even if he didn't get punished, Fofana got punished once. But if he didn't even get punished, they'll just kill him.
But I'm writing it down, and this is Fofana's first error for Chelsea.
He doesn't even like Fofana like that.
So make him write down.
See, what you are getting wrong is Tosin does his error almost every time you play Tosin in a serious match. We are not a Chelsea fan. You're not the one watching Tosin week in, week out. I watch Tosin week in, week out. Anytime we play Tosin in a serious match, it comes to drop in gate level. Anytime we have a serious match that the people will attack on us, you see Tosin here outside. Anytime the game is serious, like we know that these people is going to attack, they are going to come at us, you see Tosin here anytime. Anytime.
I feel like we don't see Tosin here.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's private part, but you see as a Nigerian, if I say you have to understand it's mistake.
You see, as a Nigerian, I cannot even say you are being racist because you are Nigerian.
Tosin is Nigerian.
Yeah,
he's
Yoruba.
You are Yoruba.
Tosin is
black. He's not Nigerian. How?
Tosin is not Nigerian.
Tosin and Darabioyo.
The name and your nationality is different. He's not a Nigerian.
He's a Nigerian by birth.
No.
Both parents are Nigerian.
He's holding which passport?
He wanted to play for Nigeria.
He's holding which passport?
He can hold a dual citizenship.
He's holding both passports.
Both passports. He wanted
it's
to
not
play
like
for Nigeria.
it's not like Nigeria is not like Congo.
I understand.
Nigeria is not like Congo where it wants to be just one.
It's surprised to not have Nigerian passport.
How do you call it? The ex-finance minister of Ghana holds a US passport. Does that not make him a Ghanaian? He's a Ghanaian.
Okay.
Tosin is Nigerian.
But you know, as a Ghanaian too, you cannot hold double citizenship.
No, we have dual citizenship.
You have
We
it.
have most of our MPs and politicians
all British colony countries. All British colony countries, they do hold doubles.
Yeah, I think there was
dual
a point
citizenship.
where they were debating people who were coming into public office to renounce especially being a president.
No, being a president,
Being a president, you only
cannot.
need to hold one passport.
No,
Yeah,
being a president, we are diverting, but this has to be this has to put into concept
educational purposes.
because of the situation Nigeria and DR Congo finds themselves in the World Cup qualification. But in Ghana, I think even in Nigeria, you cannot become a president of Ghana, Nigeria if you are born outside, even outside Nigeria, outside Ghana, you cannot be a president, and you cannot hold dual citizenship. If you cannot become a president if you hold dual citizenship, even if you are born here in Ghana. So you have to be one for president. But I think for the MPs, senators, blah 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 in Nigeria and Ghana, you can't hold dual citizenship. But for DRC Congo, in the law states you cannot hold dual citizenship. You have to be one. Either you are DRC Congo or you are whatever country you want to come from. Chelsea played that game 2-2 draw. Sorry for diverting you guys. Played that game 2-2 draw. And what did you make of Kopama's performance in the game? Were you impressed with this game?
With Kopama, I think I can say I cannot say I'm impressed, and I cannot say I'm not impressed, because the midfield was it looked shaky, and if the midfield is not marking, there's no way Kopama can play, because every little chance Newcastle player have, they goes against Kopama in a very hard way, because he has some free kick that referee did not even check.
They almost scored from that incident.
Yeah, the referee did not even check. So
It was a good advantage in that.
no, it was not. It was a match. It was a match on his leg. It was a foul anytime, any day.
But
Chelsea almost scored.
No, Newcastle.
That's where Sanchez got his yellow card from. Because it was a foul
No,
anytime.
that one, it was the Gusto Sanchez got his yellow card from. The Gusto.
No, Gusto was on the ground. Yeah.
It was that Gusto Sanchez got his yellow card.
Referee.
I think that the one we were talking is one Watermelon was supposed to score the third goal. So what do you make of my striker? You always dunk on this boy. You always talk.
I don't like a player. You know me, he's not a good player.
Wait first.
You may disagree with me.
Wait first.
Okay.
Wait, Nyambotre. Wait. All the time on this video, you said Watermelon is not a striker. You've said that countless times. Not telling me that you don't like a player does not mean. You have said it on camera that Watermelon is not.
Have I the pockets?
Evidence full ground.
Have I the pockets?
But you are trying to say that you don't like a player doesn't mean you do not rate a player.
There are some players you tell me they are not a good player, but for me, I feel like they're a player. That's how it is. I mean, say Watermelon is not a good player.
You know something?
You will not agree with that.
You know something? If I had Watermelon yesterday against Aston Villa, would have scored like 3 or 4.
Would you have changed Watermelon for Sesko?
Right now, on current evidence,
No, like as a foot player.
on current evidence, on what we are seeing, they both came from the German league. They both came from the Bundesliga. We are seeing them on evidence.
One is
I'll take Watermelon.
one is doing well. The other one is not. We can subscribe to the fact that Sesko had injuries. So
Wait. They both came from. It is their first season in the Premier League. They both came from the same place. Actually, your Sesko, I'd say, is a bit more experienced because he's played at the top a lot more years from his young ages. So he should do better and should know better. That first goal against Martinez, maybe that's for this thing. But on current form, I take Watermelon.
okay, Chelsea see 10 points behind. It's so fucking crazy that before Chelsea played Arsenal, they were 3 points behind Arsenal with a chance to go on same point with Arsenal. I think was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now you find yourself sitting 10. The other I was saying Chelsea are title contenders then, but with 10 points now, is it safe to say you were right and I was wrong?
Yeah, I've always been telling you that if Manchester beat Maresca, we are not title contenders. But I don't know about next season. But this season, we are not.
There's coping mechanism. So in case they fall off.
No, it's not coping. See, if I check Chelsea team and I see the players we have, I always say this team is not ready.
Hey, I forgot. We watched the game together. If you see how this guy was cursing Garnacho, their best player,
See,
Oh my God.
I was not guessing Garnacho. I was saying Garnacho miss every first touch he gets. I don't understand how he's doing it. No,
Yeah, as if he was a footballer.
no, I can't. No, see, sometimes you need to bash players for them to understand what they're doing.
Yeah, but he's not there. He's far away in London. It's far away in
I
London.
was saying, are you not feeling happy?
Okay.
Am I not there where you're bashing Chinas are going?
Chinas are going.
We got an
Oh
assist
my
yesterday.
God.
That's
Lucky assist.
That's where we're going. That's not a lucky assist because he actually worked for the ball.
He didn't.
He
He
worked.
poked it.
He worked for the ball.
He was he who lost the ball first, and then he poked it.
Well, we're going to talk about Manchester United. So it's fair to say I was wrong and you were right in regards to Chelsea title challenge. We're now sitting 10 points behind Arsenal.
Oh, we know
Oh.
us now.
And
Even if we are sitting 10 points behind, even if you are sitting 15 points behind Arsenal, I'm not even having a Arsenal.
okay, so you believe you can sit top Arsenal?
Anytime, any day.
No, I believe you can top Arsenal.
Anytime, any day.
You go ahead of Arsenal. this season.
Anytime, any day, my brother. If
Okay.
it is Arsenal, there.
All right, I think I'm just praying we beat Crystal Palace in a Carabao Cup, so I'll meet you in the Carabao Cup semi-final. Moving on to Manchester United, Wolves versus Aston Villa versus Manchester United. I predicted a 4-2. You predicted 2-3 for Manchester United. You got 0 points, and you predicted 3-1. You were almost close to getting that score, even not for the last block by Evan on the Rogers shots. Talk to me, Mr. James.
But if anything, heaven, what a phenomenal talent, bro. Arsenal, you've lost a good one,
Really not.
bro. That boy is immense.
you know when the quality of your team is down, so every little thing you see, every little thing you see, you want to praise it, you want to gaslight yourself to feel like, oh, at least we have something. No,
I
excuse
understand
me.
you.
If you have defenders like Saliba, you have defenders like Gabriel Magalhaes, you will not be telling yourself that heaven is a miss.
Wait, how?
Same thing. Same thing you people are saying about Laman. Say, oh, Onana. Have you checked the stat? Laman has considered more goals than Onana when Onana came to Manchester United. Their first games.
They had actually considered, prior to the Arsenal Villa game, they had considered the same amount of.
Okay, I'm just trying to make you understand.
No,
you see,
but
something.
that's the thing with stats. Look, that's the thing with stats.
Yeah.
Stats do not give you the full picture.
Okay.
Lament, forget laments. We're not even talking about laments. I was talking about heaven. It's the same thing. When you guys were going to pick Saliba, you saw the talent there, you saw the potential, and then you brought him in. He couldn't get into the team. You had to send him on loan to get into the team. And since then, we've seen Saliba grow into the player that he is. We cannot discount and we cannot discredit the talent of Heavens. He has been immense. Every time he has played, yes, he is still a bit raw, but for someone of his age,
Do you know the reason why I attacked you? Not that I do not know the talent of the boy. I'm not saying the boy doesn't have talent. But you saying Arsenal, you've missed.
No, I said Arsenal lost a good one. I mean, no, we cannot. We all have players from our academy.
But everybody will not get into the first stage.
No, I'm saying
Because
it's true.
Because if you look at Arsenal, even right now, with the injury to Saliba, with injury to Gabriel, the injury to Mosquera, everyone will still not make the first stage.
How?
We have a captain.
You want to buy him?
Yeah, that's what I'm
If
saying.
you had
They won't give him this chance to say this nonsense. He's saying to them.
What are you saying? You're not better than your Taloba.
Who?
Look, when I want the Chelsea team, when I want the Chelsea team, when I want the Chelsea team,
Everyone is not better than Saliba.
when I want the Chelsea team,
Yeah.
a champion plays like heaven, and he's better than Chaloba. A champion is better than.
A champion is better than your Evan.
It's not better than heaven.
Okay.
They're on the same level.
Which level?
They're on the same level.
Which level?
Bro, the
What?
boy can play football and he can defend.
Okay, that's how you lose.
The boy can play football and he can
That's
defend.
why you lost.
No, that's not why we lost.
It's a, like I said, when the quality of the player is low, whatever thing you see, you gaslight yourself.
Honestly, let's put matter aside and let's be honest with ourselves. I understand why you would be a bit hypocritical about it, and for him, it's his stocking.
Do you know, I actually buy Evan my father's.
Yeah, I saw him on your bench.
Why the fuck would you buy him?
But it was cheap.
Because he's not a starter.
Yes.
He's not a starter. And now he is, because we have injuries.
No,
but then if you watch his performances against the performances he has turned out since he's been brought into the team in place of those that have been out of the team, he's been very good.
One I will give you is that he has been better in Manchester United shirt than Euro.
Exactly. But listen, when Euro came in, he had a good start and then he has dipped.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on with him. I really hope, because the goal, both of the Rogers goals, he could have actually closed. The second goal, I won't blame him too much because how do you call it? Martinez could have done a better job in blocking that space. But Euro has been. I think Euro is the type of player that will suit Real Madrid better than Manchester United. He will suit La Liga more than Premier League because he is more of a ball playing centre back than a tackling centre back. And in the Premier League, your primary quality has to be tackling as a defender.
You see, why you are talking about this right now is like right now we figure out who is Euro.
No, you've not figured him out.
Heaven has not been figured out yet. This is such a second match playing.
Heaven has not played in anywhere else apart from England.
That's what I'm saying.
He knows England.
See,
he knows how it goes.
Every second match is Man U.
It's not his second match. What are you saying?
As a starter.
Bruh. It's not his second match.
As a starter.
England. He said England.
It is Man U.
He said England.
That's what he said. Man U in Man U. I didn't say it. I said in Man U.
So I know what he's trying to say is that, okay, the profile is a new profile.
Is this new profile? People are still looking at like, who is this boy?
The profile.
It doesn't matter.
But
we still see the talent.
But the talent is there.
The talent,
you can see the talent.
He will grow. He will get better. And for me, in that defense, with experienced players, he really stood out.
So,
fair enough.
Tell us
On the balance of the game,
yeah.
I feel like my coach got it wrong.
Okay.
In certain aspects. In the first half, we really had control of the game up until they scored. Before they scored, we had an XG of 3.99. They had an XG of 0.19. You understand? So, like, we had control of the game. We could have been 3 goals up per the statistics. We could have been 3 goals up before they even scored. And Morgan Rogers, boy, I love you. I bought you into my FPL and I couldn't save it. Then I went to bring Bruno, who got hit in the first half. And I think that goal came about because Bruno couldn't track because he was playing in central midfield. When he got into it, I wanted him to be taking off, but it was about 6-7 minutes to halftime, and he wanted to stay on as the captain to lead the team. I didn't get it. I think the coach should have made a call for him to get out of the game, but because he's a senior player, they allowed him to stay on till halftime, and that cost us because how Morgan Rogers pushed the ball right from that side to get that shot. If we had that extra leg in that midfield, it would have been easy for us to recover. But Amorim, I don't know what's wrong with you. I'm not trying to discredit Aston Villa. Look, they are the most informed team in Europe right now. And we said it. We said it in the previous show. I said it. I said if there was going to be a winner, it would be Aston Villa. But as a Manchester United fan, I have to say something for my team because, I have to support my team. But Unai Emery, boy, I don't know what he's eating. I don't know who gave him. I don't know where he got.
It's like you people are forgetting Unai Emery. This same Unai Emery went with Arsenal on an 18-game winning streak.
Exactly. So he's doing the same way.
Yeah. So for me, it's not new to Unai Emery. It's not for people saying, "Oh, yeah, he's doing a magnificent job. He's doing blah, blah, blah." We've seen this guy first time. Just
but it's Aston Villa.
Just like
it's Aston Villa.
We've seen him at Villarreal. We've seen him at Sevilla. This run he always does.
He didn't go on those runs with those Spanish teams. Although they won titles, they didn't go on 18 games.
No, not on the 18 games.
If you look at their win streak in the league right now. Since the start of the league, I think they played 19 home games. They won 17. That is crazy. That is crazy
That's
for Aston Villa.
that's
Aston Villa had never won. Like, they've never gone on a 10-game winning streak in 101 years.
Premier League.
Yes,
They make it
101 years, and they did it yesterday. So you can see a team building up. As Man City is picking form, Aston Villa are picking form.
Take us all up first into pick this form.
Up to now, it's only Liverpool that have beaten them. They are beating all the competition around them. So Unai Emery is doing a very good job. He's doing a very good job.
What I want to ask you, with the players you guys are missing, how do you feel to play that? How do you feel to players that's going to play against Newcastle?
Inshallah and vibes. God, you have to help us. I think that's why we try to control the game against Aston Villa. We try to hold
What happened
possession.
to Kobe Menu? Was it
He
injured?
got injured in the day before the game on Saturday in training. That's what
You watched the game, right?
your man said.
Yeah, I watched first and the last part of it.
What do you have to say about the game? Because for me, I was seeing, was it a 4-4-2? 4-3-1. Your manager played.
Mm-mm. This is what he has been doing in the last couple of games. He starts with a 3-4-3, 3-4-2-1, and then he switches depending on how the game goes.
I was seeing
In the second half, he played a 4-4-2 with Euro on the right back,
and then Evan Central.
yes, and then he actually pushed Martinez. When Martinez came on for Hernandez, for Fernandez, he pushed Martinez into the midfield as a 6, and then he had Euro, Heaven as a 2 center backs, and then it was crazy. I don't know why he did that. I thought Zexi would have come in for how do you call it, Bruno, for Mount to drop into midfield, but Mount was yesterday was one of Mount's worst games. He didn't. Usually Mount would be the trigger for the press. He would be all over him. All his corners were either too far or too close. He didn't create a chance.
My last question for you: with the way Manchester United are playing, what's your expectation for them? What's your expectation as Manchester United fans this season?
Look, apart from the players, that we're going to miss these players for a month. I think the league, apart from the first 3, I think the European places are still open. We still have the quality. If our coach will play to their strengths, we still have the quality to make Europe. Whether it's Europa or Conference, I think Champions League would be a stretch. So I hope we'll make Europa, because at least that would be, Conference would be bad. I would rather not make Conference at all than
as a conference champion. You're hearing what he's saying, discrediting the Conference League. How disappointed have you been with Manchester United due to the fact they have been playing 1 game a week?
Disappointed? No, I'm not disappointed. I'm actually annoyed.
You're annoyed.
Because
I remember the last time you were playing 1 game a week.
see, I expect Man U to be one of the best team of the season, just because they're playing 1 game a week. Because you have to. Right now, if you lose, we can blame you on fatigue. If I lose, I can blame my players are tired. Man U do not have any excuse to blame them to play the player on. If you say you lose 3 players, that's what you lose. Sunderland lost 5 and they drawed. So Amoy do not have
lost 6.
6 players and they drawed. Amoy do not have any excuse to. I think Amoy cannot be my coach right now.
Doro.
They don't the house. They sleep. Because I don't know how my people feel like they are playing good football. For me, they are not playing good football. They are not better than Man U of last season.
Really?
They are not better than Man U of last season. The only thing I think it changed, like they spend money more than last season.
So the money they spend is not showing. It's not showing.
There are some players Man U got into their team. If my owner will sign those players, I'll tell you we are challenging for the league.
Okay.
If Man U buy player like Gittins, that means there will be a television zone.
Wait though, so you didn't see all of these players and you went to buy Gittins?
No, my owners are buying based on profits. If you are buying based on you want to resolve the thing, that's the two difference.
So you people are not buying to challenge.
We are
People
not.
are buying to participate. That's what you're saying.
No, if you are buying Gittins, are you buying to challenge?
No, Gittins was one of the best players in the
See,
Bundesliga last season.
what you are getting wrong.
It's the same thing we went to buy Sancho, and now he cannot even play for anything.
See,
No,
when
that's what you're saying.
we have Abramovich don't go and buy 21 years old player. Abramovich goes to man that is more matured. At that time we are ready to beat anybody. Even if Maresca, I don't Maresca not come and say this thing they are doing, that's why he's affecting us. He can't say it as a coach because he's an employed person. But me, I can tell you vividly that what our owners are doing cannot win us the league.
Apart from Gittins, they got a lot of Premier League proven players.
How old are these players?
No, they've been playing in the Premier League for
Jesus.
4 years. Have they not? Pedro Neto, how long has he been playing in the Premier League? João Pedro, how long has he been playing in the Premier League?
So if you want to go and play, see,
Tosin Adarabioyo, how long has he been playing in the Premier League?
We are not getting my point.
No, you are saying.
See, you are not getting my point. Let me tell you what I'm saying.
If
A team that wants to
this is one
challenge,
thing.
do not sell this best for money and go and buy new ones.
Who was your best last season that you sold?
Copan was
Jackson.
See,
no,
Jackson.
No, I want to
see,
ask.
there are some players, even if they are not your best, they will help your team to grow.
Who did you sell?
Brother Jackson.
But they let Jackson go. I didn't see Jackson as our best player, but he was one of our attackers.
I remember how you used to cause Jackson.
Yes, no. I was here with the same Martinelli, but you could never let Martinelli to go.
Yes.
Because what you add to it to improve the team. We
let
let this guy, one we sold to you people.
Hey!
Okay.
Jesus!
Noni.
You are coming to talk about Noni.
See,
You!
what you are not understand what I'm saying.
You!
These players will help your team to grow.
No! Don't tell me these players will help your team to grow. Have you seen me sit here and gratify and glorify Garnacho?
But you don't know what you are doing. You don't know what you are doing. I think Garnacho is your team right now. It will have helped you more than.
Okay.
It will have helped you more than this rubbish player you went to sign. What is it called? Cunha. Cunha is a very rubbish player. You can say that to me. Cunha is a very rubbish. We watched Cunha yesterday, me and you.
My brother.
Cunha have
I'm sorry.
5 free chances to pass the ball.
You be me fuck up. Do I get football?
No, see.
I'm sorry.
You will not say it as a
How
bad player.
can you sit on camera and
Me, I'll tell you Cunha is a rubbish player.
Garnacho is better than Cunha?
Garnacho is better than Cunha.
Oh Jesus Christ!
In what sense? In what
See, we watched Cunha yesterday.
In what way?
We all watched Cunha yesterday.
You
Cunha have a run. No, see, when we are criticizing player based on what you do, you don't mean player is not playing ball. I can sit here and criticize player, and tomorrow I'll come and praise him.
Okay. In isolation, you're criticizing the player in isolation. Probably their performance in one game. So should I
criticizing him based on one performance? He said he's not a player. He's not a football player.
See.
And then on Saturday, he was telling me Garnacho was not a football player.
See,
is it basketball or
we watched Garnacho on Saturday, and both of us watched him miss every little chance he gets. Garnacho will run with the ball and forget the ball. So if I criticize that player, do not mean next week he cannot go and perform. Cunha was having the ball. 5 players was on the run, and you took the ball. So they take the ball from him.
So in your books, Cunha is not a good player.
As compared to Garnacho, that's what you're saying. You say Garnacho is better than Cunha. Are you fucking serious?
So if Garnacho was in Man U team right now, based on let's say he's not having any problem with the ball, Garnacho is not a good player. That's what you're telling me. Me, I'll choose Garnacho over Cunha.
I hear you.
That's why we are. That is why we are on top of you.
I hear you. Enjoy. Enjoy.
You
Enjoy.
say I hate you. Well,
Enjoy.
Manchester United with the players facing an injury crisis. I don't think Manchester United fans should be expecting too much right now because
I don't talk too much. We're not expecting too much from the start of the season.
okay.
Don't talk.
And I was feeling like an old man yesterday watching Fletcher's son make his debut.
Yeah, it's a Fletcher.
Yeah, Fletcher, the son of Manchester United. Is a legend, right?
Yeah, he's a legend.
He's regarded as a legend. So it was for me. That was the only beauty part for me. Excuse me. I'm having cold. That was one of the beautiful parts for me in the game, seeing Fletcher made his debut. His father played for Manchester United, and him making his debut in that game. So, Manchester United fan, sorry, Bruno Fernandes, I think will be here for some time. That the process is a muscular injury. So when twice muscle injury tends to take at least 2 to 3 weeks. Moving on from that game. Oh, excuse me, people. Liverpool defeated Tottenham. I expected them to defeat Tottenham before. I predicted they were going to beat Tottenham, but how poor is Liverpool in this game? Because for me, Tottenham were the better side, even with 10 men. Tottenham were the better side. It was just for the stupidness of Romero trying to play ball from the back. I don't know what they think he was trying to use your left foot to play a ball. Something when you never use your right leg to do where.
Let's put Tottenham aside. Let's focus on Liverpool. When we first started, when the league commenced, and they were winning games, we said that style was not sustainable. Now they seem to have abandoned that style and focusing on getting the results. That too is not sustainable. At some point, it will crumble. Right now, they want to get results to build confidence and momentum. Now, if you're not playing well, but you're getting the results, at some point it will come unstuck. And the thing is, it will come unstuck against a team that you least expect, which will kill confidence of the players and the whole team. It means you have to restart, you have to find a new strategy. It will still come unstuck. I expect them to dip in form again. Right now, they have attacking players who are out. Van Dijk's form has not changed. It's still the same.
Still twerking.
It's still twerking. Konate, lukewarm. He wants to go. So it's a bit crazy. I mean, when you look at that team, the only people who are still giving their heart and soul for the team would be Robertson, who rarely starts, and McAllister. Like the old guard. Soboslai. Yes, they are still giving their all for that team. The others are still trying to find their way. Florian Wirtz, I feel like they're wasting. If Florian Wirtz was playing for Manchester United, I'm pretty sure they'll kill the club by now because they are wasting a talent, like a pure talent. He finally got an assist. Well, I think he's been robbed of one, and then one goal. Yeah. So some of the players are finding their feet, but the team isn't finding its feet.
Okay, if you have a player like Romero and what he did in that game, how will you be feeling this morning?
You see, this is what I said. If I criticize player, people think I don't like the player. Romero is one person I don't like as a defender. Anytime I want to play Romero, I used to play him to take yellow card. Because it's like out of 100%, 90% is like Romero is going to take yellow card in the match. I don't. Anytime we are going to play Tottenham, I see the Romero. I said, "Oh, it's a run through for me." I don't like Romero as a defender. He's not a good defender. He may be on a good day, but on the rest of the day, he's not a good defender. I was watching some football analysis yesterday. They are choosing best partnership. I saw Romero and one defender. I said, are you okay?
Romero and Van der Ven.
Are you where's the partnership in this?
The two defenders, they are irrational. They tend to play on impulse.
Yeah, they're very impulsive.
So because if you watch how Isak got his injury, for me, I don't think that's a tackle as a defender you'll be making in that. Because if like Isak didn't score that goal, to have been a penalty and probably a red card, but it was a very reckless. He was trying to block the ball, which is understandable, but trying to block the ball, you clattered into the man. And I think he started saying, I'm hearing Isak for like 3 to 4 months. Probably that's the season already.
Yeah, his season is probably ended. They'll probably come back in April.
Liverpool fans still have that notion because they're picking wins. They still believe they're in the title race.
It'll be looking at Man City and Arsenal,
And
and even Aston Villa. It'll be very difficult for Liverpool to get back in because if you play Liverpool, Aston Villa right now, Aston Villa will beat them. Liverpool, Man City will beat them right now on current form and how they are playing with their resources available. All of the teams above them
are better.
Even Chelsea will give them a good run for their money and beat them.
Chelsea are beating them before.
Yes. So I don't think they are in a If Chelsea are 10 points behind Arsenal, I don't think Liverpool have a chance.
They also 10 points behind us.
Yes, but still, they don't have a chance. I don't think they can overtake Chelsea. Even with Chelsea's lukewarm form, how many wins in the last five? It, I don't think Liverpool have picked up about 4 wins in the last five. I don't think they'll still be able, even with that in Chelsea's form, they've not been able to overtake Chelsea. I don't see them challenging Man City, Arsenal, or even Aston Villa.
Okay, talking about challenges, it's like Arsenal are fighting against Erling Haaland at the moment.
They're fighting against Man City.
No, Haaland is like a machine.
No, he's not. He's not been the machine of last season. He's not been the machine of the seasons past.
19 goals scored already.
But it's up to now. Look, his performances. You can see when he's not performing. You have Foden scoring braces. You have Ryan Sheki providing 2-3 assists. You have Jeremy Doku. The whole front is chipping in with assists and goals. It's not just down to Haaland like before. Right now, Man City people can comfortably mark Haaland out of the game, and Man City will still win by 3 goals.
Do you still stand on your prediction that Manchester City are not going to win the league? Because before the season started, you said there's no way. I understand we all made our prediction before the season started, and you expected Manchester United to be in the Champions. You expected Manchester to be in the Champions League position. You expected Everton to struggle for relegation. You expected Aston Villa to struggle for relegation. And you expect Chelsea to challenge for the top four, and Arsenal to not win the league. Manchester City not to win the league, and Liverpool to win the league. So, looking at the way the season are panned out right now, do you subscribe to most of your prediction and expectations?
With Liverpool losing their position and losing the form, I think they'll run. I'll substitute Liverpool with Man City. But I still feel...
share substitutes.
No, I still feel like the league is open.
For Liverpool still?
No, not for Liverpool. Except Arsenal. The league is open. Arsenal must not win the league now. Why are you laughing?
You say Arsenal must not win the league.
If Arsenal win the league.
So in other words, you will be happy for your prediction to go wrong and Arsenal not to win it, but myself
Very happy.
very happy. We watched the game. It was a straightforward result for Manchester City. We all expected them, but I don't know why. If these teams they are playing Arsenal, they're trying to put their legs very, very tight. Whenever they play Man City, they open their leg as if there's some kind of OS in Orchard Street. So,
but you beat West Ham very well.
I did not beat West Ham very well. I just beat West Ham 2-0. Okay, 3-0. So,
That is not very well.
yeah, West Ham this season have been poor, but 6 minutes you don't score. Your 8-1 is not successful anymore. You're just off stream. And Arsenal defeated Everton by 1-0. It was a very cagey game. I expected. I predicted the 1-0 for that game. It was cagey, and it turned out to be successful for Arsenal. And watching the game, I think Everton are poor.
Arsenal is more poor than Everton in that match.
In that game, we had 5 shots on target. We are poor. In that game, we had 13 shots on goal. We are poor.
See,
Bro,
you don't have to agree with us because you're an Arsenal fan. But if you will continue this run that you're on right now,
it's dying.
bro.
No, you don't understand.
Bro.
You don't understand where we are coming from.
Where are you coming from?
Because if you understand where we are coming from,
Where are you coming
that
from?
loss we lost to Aston Villa
Mm-hmm.
really shaped the foundation of our title credentials. Not just that one. It started from the Sunderland draw, the Chelsea 1-1 win, this Aston Villa loss we lost. We had played 4 games away from home and not one
Bros.
in the Premier League. So right now, same thing you said about Liverpool trying to gather momentum, trying to gather wins and become stable. Right now, that's what we are doing. I'm happy. Gabriel is coming back very soon.
Bros.
Sir?
They are title challengers and they are title pretenders.
Okay.
From the start of the season, we all knew Arsenal were pretending to win the title. Look, they are not playing well. It is what it is. They are winning. They are not playing well. That's also not sustainable. We've said it time with that number. It's not sustainable. With the number of attacking players that Everton were missing,
Yeah.
Arsenal should have rinse them.
Rinse them because there are some kind of
Oh, you have
loyalty.
informed jokers, Eze, Odegaard, Saka in front.
This was-
Saliba was back. You had Hincapi.
This was
You had
this was
Raya.
the same Everton that came to your own with 10 men and defeated.
Yes,
That was
but they were
fun.
not missing those attacking players.
That was
You-
Man U.
That's Manchester United. We are not title pretenders. We are not even title contenders. We are not even pretending to even play the league.
There's something somebody said. Say I would rather not play well and win than play well and lose or
It's
play
not
well.
sustainable.
We all know.
That's like
So,
Samale died.
Yeah, I understand. So when the day comes and the result fall on top of you and you do not get the win, then you can say whatever you want to say. But at the moment right now, the only thing I can say to you as an Arsenal fan from a place of understanding where my team is at the moment, confidence, I'll tell you for free, going to Everton away and taking all 3 points and getting back to clean sheets.
Let me come back to my eyes. I want to watch what they're saying.
Getting back to I'll take that. At the end of the game, I was impulsive in reacting to the game. I was disappointed with the way we played, which I said in my match reaction. But one thing you will not dispute is the 3 points.
I believe you. I mean, disappointed with the way you played in the last 4 or 5 games.
No.
But if the thing we are
three
saying,
games.
if the thing we are saying for Liverpool is true, then it should be true for Arsenal too as well.
I'm not disputing
No,
that.
yeah.
What I'm saying, I said when that time comes, because right now Liverpool fans will argue with you that we're trying to gather wins momentum, which we know when we say that in the first half of the season Liverpool were winning late goal. When it happened, like it backfired on them, we say we told you so. Until it happens, because then Liverpool fans were on the emphasis that that's what champion does. When it's not going well for you, get the win. But when the time
But you are not the champion.
no, I'm not the champion. I've never said it.
So if we are telling you this, that means we are watching you people and
Yeah,
the way people are playing is not sustainable.
fine.
You like it or not, it's not sustainable.
So what I'll tell you is that keep your mouth shut right now, because I'm top of the league, topping you
With how many
shut up
points?
first.
No.
What I will
You
tell you,
can be out of the
yeah,
league.
you know,
How many
you know,
points?
I'm
No, not me. With the person. No,
I'm talking about you.
No, don't talk about. Don't talk
Why would
about.
you
Just
talk
don't.
about
Don't.
Chelsea?
Don't.
Is Chelsea not part of the league?
No, don't come to me directly. We are
How
asking
will now?
the people who,
Okay.
the people behind you with 2 points.
Yeah.
The people after that was 3 points.
Yeah.
Forget Chelsea.
So what I'm trying to say is this. As an Arsenal fan, yes, I understand the fact that the way we are playing is not good for the eyes. It's not sustainable, like we said in terms of Liverpool. But one thing I can say is that my players are trying to gather
People are
momentum.
ranking his goal. Goals win you league. Oh.
Clean sheet wins you title.
Clean sheet cannot win
Because
league
since we
over.
started since we
Clean sheet
started
cannot win you
considering goal-
title over league goals.
since we started
Because
considering
goals will be considered before clean sheet.
since we started
No,
considering
but
goal-
that's true. It's true in every sense. You can score a lot of goals and not win the title, and you can keep. I think what was it? Was it 2011? Manchester United had like 16 1-0s and still won the title.
16 what?
16 1-0s and still won the title. We won
there's a famous chant in England. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 during the time of Josh Graham. We had 14 1-0s that season. We won the league. So what you are saying, I banter aside, trying to be diplomatic or trying to be defensive about my team. I know that the way we are playing right now is not good and it's not sustainable. But the only encouragement I can give myself is that okay, fine. These players, they have been playing week in, week out, every three days. There's no break. So let's see what is going to transpire now that they have break. Because in that Everton game, we had chances to score more than 2 or 3 goals in that game. We hit the post twice. Saka had the ball clear off the line. So even at that, with the way we played, we still had chances to score 3 to 4 goals in that game. Gyökeres had a chance, a shot, 2 shot blocks. Gyökeres had. So if you look at the game in isolation, look at the chances we created in that game, and not looking at the game because he ended in 1-0 win. You can say for a fact that okay, Arsenal. It's not the best form of Arsenal, which we know. This is not the best version of Arsenal, but let's just see how it goes. Now I think Gabriel has returned back to training, so we'll go from there.
I think your poor play it has coincided with Gabriel's absence
Yes.
because when when he first got injured, we were here talking about how he is immense to not just the defense of Arsenal but to their attack too as well. And since his absence, Arsenal have scored less
He's not scored corner.
set pieces
Yeah.
since he has been absent. So yes, with him
And-
returning,
And teams and teams are now having a goal at us, like
yes.
trying to be physical with us, trying to punch our bubbles.
Yeah,
because he's not there.
He needs the physicality for Arsenal.
So I just feel and also my coach is trying to get something. I don't know if I say he's getting it wrong, but Odegaard is he has to pick one. He has to he has to pick one. You have to pick one and stay with that one, because today you see Eze at the 10, tomorrow next match you see Odegaard at the 10. So he has to pick one and tell us where he's going to start. This video is taking too long and we have gone too much. I've got other result that took place yesterday. So Bournemouth drew 1-1 to Burnley. This is a shocking result for me. I never experienced.
But he said it. He said if there was going to be a shock, it would be Bournemouth.
Yeah, really. So they draw that game. Sunderland played out a goalless draw in that game. I got 1 point. I actually predicted a 1-1, but they ended the game. I wanted to predict. What did I say before?
Said 3-0.
3-0. Really? How about it from 3-0 to 1-1? How did I go from 3-0 to 1-1?
Yeah, he said 3-0.
No. Okay, I was writing somebody else's result and I wrote it on my own. So that game ended in 1-1. We said Wolverhampton Wanderers, as usual, lost to Brentford by 2-0. Leeds United humiliated Crystal Palace by 4-1. If not for time, we would have talked on this Leeds United Crystal Palace because it was demolition and
I think Crystal Palace are tired.
they have to be tired because they don't have
They
don't have the squad to be playing Europe Thursday, playing league, and now they are going to play Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. I don't know the team that
This is why I said I'd rather not play the Conference League, because with the Conference League, the teams come from far.
If you are not even playing Conference League, you are losing. What are you going to do at Conference League? You are not playing Conference League, you are losing.
Shut up there.
off your mind.
No, see,
I don't beat you.
No.
I'm not beat you.
We are talking about a team that is playing. We said they don't have the best of them. You are not even playing. You are still losing.
Okay, I score something like you score.
Morocco, Comoros, AFCON kicked off yesterday. Did you watch the game?
No.
Sporty best me, you go sleep.
Make a stand up, because me, I don't get business with that.
Ghana. Okay, Ghana is not playing. I forgot. Okay.
Did you see Semenyo in Chelsea yesterday?
Oh, you want to sign Semenyo?
Yeah.
I think he's going to go to Liverpool now because of injury with Isak.
No. If Semenyo comes to Chelsea, they're getting something out to their father.
Your best player.
Ghana. Continue.
Alejandro Garnacho.
Little Ronaldo.
I think the goal of the AFCON, the best goal of AFCON was scored yesterday.
So see that.
But
I mean, so far.
No, it's just the first match. But it was a good goal.
Why can you score the tournament contending goal in the first match?
Oh, it happened in the 2010 World Cup. Superior Shabalala.
Yeah, Shabalala. Shabalala.
So Morocco still won that game by 2-0, and the first penalty they gave there, I think that was so soft for me. But playing at home, so you got the correct score, so you got 5 points from there. You're lucky. You lucky bastard. You lucky. You got 5 points with that.
So I should have continued to, because I said it will be 2-0, but because he said 2-0, we go 3.
And that
first
missed penalty made the game not to end in the 4-0. Oh, I was impressed with Comoros.
Oh yeah, they play.
I was impressed with the way they took the game to Morocco.
Was it not Comoros that prevented Ghana from?
Yeah, prevented you. So it's good we just off the mic.
Honorable speaker.
Off your mic. I think that's all time can permit us today to take on the preview show. But thank you guys for being on the show as normal, as usual. And also, I hope you've liked this video. I hope you subscribe to the channel, and I hope you are sharing to your friends right now. But if you're not done that, please start doing the nitty and gritty right now. Thank you guys for being on the show. Till we see you again, we say stay safe. Peace out.
Amore, respect yourself.